Good morning and welcome back to our channel. Or if you're new, we're Vernon and Mariana. We're an American couple currently living in North Italy. And today I wanted to take you somewhere kind of new. There is this rumored pastry shop slash bakery that apparently has the best pastries and bread in the area, possibly Italy. So I'm gonna see if it's still open and if there's still anything available. It opens at 6 a.m. I think till like 11 or 12 or until they sell out. So hopefully we can still go get something.
Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened.
The last piece of bread left for me. We secured the goods. We got the last bread, so I'm very excited to have that. I've gotten the fresh bread in other bakeries, but not from here. I have this special butter that it tastes incredible. So we're gonna do a taste test when Vernon gets home later and his reaction to these fresh and amazing pastries. And I'm very curious to see whether or not they're worth the hype. This town has the cutest square. You see all the Italian grandpas over there gathering and having their morning wine. And yes, that is a thing here. Also over here, I saw there is a butcher shop near where I parked. So let's go see what kind of meat we can get also. Might as well. So this is from Trentino up north in the mountains. Special beef jerky, I guess you can consider that. So we're also going to try that tonight. So the quick trip to get pastries turned into a mini grocery haul. I did not think this through. I parked so far away and all the meat, beer, and olive oil really do add up. Atlas, come here. He always knows where the good stuff is. If you ever come to Italy or you find yourself living in Italy, this butter, the best butter ever. So we're about to try some on the fresh bread and some fresh porchetta. Listen to this. And then these are the knives Vernon got me. We live near a town called Maniago and they are known for their knives. Let me know if you guys want us to check that place out. That crust is no joke. That is soft. I also still have the salt when we went to Panzano in our other video, the special salt from Tuscany. We gotta go back there because I'm almost out of that salt. So let's try the bread with the butter. I wish you could try this. Look at that salt in the butter. Sorry, Vernon, I couldn't wait till you got home. And I'm gonna make one more stop today at a farm that has a vending machine for cheese and milk. Also, how can I forget the porchetta? Let me show you what this looks like. So this is made in the butcher. Oh, it is so fresh. It's sticking to the plastic. Look at this. Usually whenever you go to a festival or anywhere, especially in Tuscany here, they have this like freshly made with the crispy pork skin on the fresh like bread. And it's the best thing in the world. So I got a big piece. Wow. The seasoning, the smokiness of the meat, the herbs in here. Sorry, Vernon, there might not be any left by the time you get home. Even the cat came around smelling. You want to try a piece? You want to try some porchetta? Ooh, he's purring already. There he goes. Let's see if it's Atlas approved. You're already licking your lips. You haven't even had any. Go on. What do you think? You want more? Something I also do every Wednesday is I have an egg lady. So I go to her farm and I just pick up a dozen eggs. It's as organic and fresh as you can possibly get. So every Wednesday we go to our egg lady and we get fresh eggs. I don't know what Whole Foods has, but this is a million times better. Also, she always has to give me something. So today we got more sambuca, but you can add it to make Ugo Spritz. You can mix this with the bubbly water with lemon. And this is amazing. All organic, all natural. Of course, some fresh tomato sauce that she made with her tomatoes in her house. And first of the season, she gave me some dun, 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 green beans. So we're eating healthy today. And our neighbor next door to us gave us some fresh cucumbers. So this is if you want to get some organic milk, yogurt, and cheese. Literally somebody's property. The typical Italian road. This is a two-way, by the way. Just hope nobody else is coming. I wish you guys could smell what it smells like when we step outside. It's a good thing YouTube doesn't have a smell-o-vision yet. So this looks new. You put it in here. But check this out. So we don't have a bottle. For 30 cents, you can buy the bottle. You can buy your different types of cheeses, your Parmesan, your ricotta, you want smoked, you want fresh. This butter, amazing. They got different type of mozzarella and have different type of yogurt. This yogurt, especially the fruit one, it's amazing. It is amazing. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's €4. So we got our bottle. Ooh, even the bottle's nice and cold. Right, let's get that fruit yogurt. Japan may have their vending machines, but Italy, we got wine and we got milk, cheese, and butter vending machines. So take that, Japan.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Got some butter. And we got our ricotta. And we have, oh my god, there's still €3 left. Let's get some milk. So it is €1 for a liter. So we put this in here. So let's put in €1 and see what happens. So let's do it. Oh. Do I hold it? Oh, it just comes out. All natural. I wonder if it's pasteurized or not. Oh, perfect. Smells like milk. How milk is supposed to be. Let's see if we can go check out the cows where this actually comes from. I think the dogs have taken a liking to Vernon.
They can tell we have a dog probably, or they're probably begging for food as well. They're like, hey, did you guys get any of that smoked ricotta?
Even the cows are curious about the camera. Vern, what do you think about the smell here?
It smells like what you would think a farm smells like. And you can actually smell that for miles around this area because there's a ton of these kinds of farms. It stinks. But I guess that's where cheese and milk comes from, so you have to put up with it.
It's worth it though.
It is worth it.
2 hours later.
So I cooked up all the stuff I got today at the butcher, including the bread we got at the pastry shop, the last bread. And I have the fresh cucumbers that my neighbor brought today. So let's try everything. This is like literally as local as they can possibly get for a dinner. Everything is within like 5 minutes walking. Oh, this beer is from the mountains. It's great.
Surprisingly, they actually have quite a few beers from the local area, from the mountains. Some of them are even unfiltered, which is really cool. It's not something you can really try when you export the beers, but it's really nice to have in the local area.
Italian beef jerky, organic from the mountains. The way they do it in Trentino, I think she said.
Whoa, whoa, oh my God.
How would you describe this? I don't know how to describe this.
Imagine the best beef jerky you ever had. That's kind of like an okay restaurant. This is kind of like a fancy restaurant. Really, really smoky, but yeah, this is really amazing.
The seasoning is amazing.
This is not something you're gonna get at Jack Link's, you know, from the grocery store, so really, really good.
I like it because it's not too dry. You got a drier piece, but a lot of it's very meaty. Like, you know, sometimes you get the beef jerky and you're like breaking your teeth eating it. Not this one. Oh, the beer. You're gonna like that one.
I'm not a huge fan of beer, so definitely never look for beer recommendations from me. For me, most beers taste the same, and they're either they taste okay or they taste gross, and this one tastes okay, so.
As long as it's not Guinness. So let's try these little mini burger looking things with spinach and some type of, I think she said beef.
They're so juicy.
No, it's amazing. There's no seasoning on this.
If you would have told me there was seasoning on this, I would have believed you. It's really that good.
It really pays to go early in the morning to the butcher and to the bakery. What do you want to try for next?
I think this.
There are two different ones.
Okay.
So, which one? You're gonna go for that one? All right.
Yeah, this one.
So this is like chicken with vegetables. I can't imagine how good this would have been if we made it on the grill.
I think the thing that I've learned is that there's no such thing as dry chicken in Italy. Everything is just so juicy.
If you check out our other video when we went to the butcher, the famous one in Tuscany, that's a life-changing steak right there.
It's a place that I love recommending. That place is good every time.
Yeah, we've been there 3 times and we'll probably be going to 4th very soon, so stay tuned. So let's try this one. This is, I think this is pork and sausages. I did have the porchetta earlier, I couldn't resist. So good. By the way, the kitty and Atlas approve.
Oh, really? I bet. But I will say that one of the great things about Italian food is that a lot of other cuisines that we've had in the past, they fill their food with a lot of spices, and while that can be delicious, it really prevents the meat itself, the quality of the meat, from shining through. So if you can get food or meat like this that doesn't have a lot of seasoning all over it, and it still tastes good, then you know you're getting something of decent quality.
The thing is, they really emphasize the quality of the actual, like the starting ingredients, because if that's not good, then the rest of the seasoning is just gonna cover up the trash. Let's try our neighbor's cucumbers.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
She picked them today.
Perfect. Yeah, you have to balance it out with some greenery.
There's vegetables. Now this, your favorite. What do you think about that combo? It's the bread you like, the salt you like, and the butter, and of course the meat. And this meat is made in the butcher. Like the porchetta is made there, everything's made there, so.
Another thing about porchetta is it's really big in Rome. So if you ever go to Rome, they do a lot of sandwiches there. There's a lot of shops that have these really great sandwiches. And porchetta, which is a type of pork, is really delicious there. So I definitely recommend getting it if you can. But the other thing about this bread is it's actually starting to become one of my favorite snacks. You know, normally in the past when I was living in the US, I'd come home and I'd want to grab a bag of chips or something sweet. But when she started getting this bread from the bakery, putting the salt from that farm, or the butter from the farm, it just was an amazing combo, and I never went back. So honestly, anytime she gets this bread, I am all over it.
You gotta wake up early to go get it, because that was the last bread. That was
Yeah.
still pretty early.
You have to definitely get there early, because there's a lot of grannies that are there, they're pushing and they're shoving and they're trying to get that bread.
And through the power of editing, we're gonna finish this up and then you'll see us try the pastries. So we did get the milk at the farm, but I realized we had beer. And I don't think it's a good idea to have milk after beer, because that's not gonna be a fun night. And tomorrow's my birthday. Stay tuned for that video. So this is, if we saw earlier what was left, we gotta make, these look amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Are you drooling?
Yes, I am. I definitely am.
So I have those, and then they also had Vernon already tried some. I'm not gonna lie. He already tried some. Just here, try it on camera.
Look how thin these things are. If I turn them sideways, you might not even know they're there.
Yeah?
They give you this impression that you're not eating a lot until you've eaten about 20 of them, and then you know you got a problem.
So Trader Joe's has something similar to this. It's like those shell style things you can get, but they're a bit more coconutty and thicker. This is like a more just the crust part.
They're granny cookies.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah, they're just like, I don't know, I remember as a kid I had cookies similar to that. They were like butter cookies, I think they were called. But
So I got one of everything. So I'm gonna you pick, you go first.
I want to start with the mini cannoli. That's what this is. Mini cannoli.
Oh, we're splitting it? It's a G. I thought he was gonna just down the whole thing.
I'm a gentleman. Delicious. Now that I think about it, I should have probably just eaten the whole thing.
So this is like a little basket. There's a little coffee bean. It's so soft. Like this, the outside is just melting in my, I think there's chocolate also. Look at that.
I'm jealous. I want some.
We got the bean.
It's like a coffee cupcake.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh. It's like a cannoli, but in a different form.
I think I may have gotten too many pastries again.
I don't think there's no such thing.
Okay, which one you want to go for next?
This one.
It looks, is it crispy? Is it soft?
This one has like a glaze on it. It's like a sticky glaze. And it's also kind of, it's got that similar kind of cream in the center. Looks really good. Wow.
Good? Can I have some? He just like continuously keeps eating it.
Even though you're in front of me, I forgot about you for a second.
What is that?
I think they're like little chocolate balls inside there.
So good.
While you're working on that one, I'm gonna work on to the next one. Ooh, this one is a bit different. This one is way more complicated. There's
Looks
a
like
bunch
a
of
cake.
There's a bunch of powdered sugar on top with all of these little flaky layers, and then there's some sort of a cream and something else, some kind of fruit in the center.
You know, it's amazing. Whenever people think about Italy, they think about cannoli. They just think about tiramisu, maybe panna cotta. That's not all of it. And what makes me think now is the pastries that I did miss. Because when I got there this morning, there was only like this left. So there's even more than that. So I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. and go there then.
Probably forgot the name of these things when you bought them. So when you go back there, you can't really ask for the same one that you had last time.
You can rewind the video and look at the beginning when I was getting them. Okay, last one.
Last one. Ooh.
But this is the last one.
This one's got chocolate on the bottom.
Ooh.
This one is really complicated.
Looks very moist. It looks more. This keeps getting messier and messier.
There's no pretty.
Oh, you forgot to talk about, look at the piece of chocolate on
There's
top.
no pretty way to eat that.
It's pretty on top before you demolished it.
It's impossible to eat it without crushing everything.
But wait, there's more.
One more thing at Apple.
This is the like the Apple conference of pastries in Italy. I feel like our channel is gonna turn into like an ASMR food channel in Italy. I feel like most of this is gonna be breakfast tomorrow with coffee.
I'm genuinely surprised that the people are not a lot bigger here than they could be.
And you'd be surprised how cheap these are. Everything goes by the weight. Pick one to split it, guys. I'm gonna explode over all this food.
This one.
I think that
We're gonna eat all of it?
that's for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna go with this one. I think this is Apple. I've seen these in the US, but I can't be sure.
It's just gonna get messy. How is that? Is it apple? Mm-hmm. Look how soft that is. Ooh, and crispy. Oh my god. I think I have pastry flakes in my nose.
If they don't have a name for this, it should be called a pillow cake because that thing is so soft and just, it's like a big flaky croissant.
We have these, especially in Chicago. You can get these in Polish bakeries. I've had something similar. This is not as sweet. It's very subtle sweet, even though there's sugar on top. We're gonna do the rest of these tomorrow morning with a cappuccino with that milk we got today from the farm.
Oh man, that's gonna be amazing.
You wanna finish this? Cause I'm done.
It's tough. I'm struggling over here. That's for the dog.
Yeah, Atlas is a little Roomba here. But hopefully you enjoyed today's mini glimpse into day of the life. And Vernon definitely enjoyed it. And hopefully you stick around, subscribe, and stay tuned for future Italian adventures. You wanna add anything? Ciao! If you thought I was kidding, he is a little Roomba. Do you approve? Kitty, you're too late.